Woo! What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you in. What's up? My name is O'Kenna, and you are back with another More Than Okay episode. Now, today is a very special episode to me. It's basically how I went from being single as a Pringle to being completely off the market. So, sit tight, and we're gonna get started. Hi, chat. Oh, sorry. You're back. So let's get started with the video. So it basically started how I became, unsingle back like in February. And what do you think I'm doing?
I need to be part of the video. Hi everyone. Hi. Hi.
Hi. You want to do one more time? One more.
What's up?
Okay, good. Okay, so everybody has now been acknowledged. Would you like to be a part of my video?
I thought that's what was happening when I sat down.
Okay, so she is now a part of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my very beautiful girlfriend. What's your name?
I don't really remember.
That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the story, and hopefully, as the story.
Please. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica. Idaiwar. I'm a fellow.
Whole government. Okay.
I don't even know what am I? I'm everything. I'm just spices of everything. So we're just gonna go with that.
The whole spice rack.
Yeah, I can be that.
Okay, that's good.
Cinnamon, sugar, spices.
Okay, I will build the Maggi cubes that way. All right, so how the story went about.
Can you start over? What?
Okay, we starting over. So. Alright, so the story started way back when on a very brisk February afternoon.
It wasn't a brisk afternoon. It was a November evening.
Oh, okay, got you. Yes, I mean technically yeah, but it was like a high and by kind of thing at that moment.
I mean, but it was. When did you meet? That's when we met.
Okay, so we technically met in November. It was a fashion show that she was in, and I'm not gonna lie, she looked good. But then I just went over there to support my cousins. But I went, said hi, bye, and kind of parted ways from there, and nothing really initiated from there. Now, fast forwarding to February.
Sure.
I got clearance.
Do what you do.
Clearance now? Okay, cool. Alright, so February had happened, and I was just facing my books before, like a good African child would, and I had come back to this little spot on campus that we all chill on, and I sat down there, was chopping it up with my friends, and I wasn't really interested in the conversation that we're having at the time. So I pulled out my phone, hopped on Instagram like how I usually do, and I was just scrolling past, and then I just saw this one good looking auntie, and I was like, who is this one? So I clicked on the Instagram page. It was the one that I told you all to follow earlier, but I clicked on the Instagram page and was just like, okay, I don't remember following you, but thank you. Thank you for being beautiful. Thank you for your parents. Thank you for shea butter. Thank you for whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing is working, okay? Because now I'm interested, okay? Now, the funny part about that was she went to a different college at the time. So they were having their African Night Showcase literally that weekend. So little did she know I was kind of going to the school with a mission. I was going to find this girl. I was going to talk, show up. I don't know. But I did not come to play. I made sure the hairline was straight. I made sure the skin was nice and good. The beard was shining, flowing, comb through, everything. We was making sure that everything was up to the par. Cause when I got to that university, like, game on. So I was sitting on the show started. I was late, of course. Sorry, on my African time. It's heredity. But
no, it's not.
Well, it runs in my family. But when I got there, the show kind of already started. So I kind of made my way to the front because shout out to my friends for holding down the seat for me. Got over there and was watching the show and I was enjoying it. It was very good production. You all did very well. And
of course.
Okay, thank you. But you did very well too. But let's get to that part. So I was just sitting there like thinking, okay, so how am I going to approach this girl? What am I going to say? I'm just over here just like plotting, trying to script my next 3 moves. And literally I was chopping up with my friend that was next to me, and literally a scene changed. It was a modeling scene that just started. And there were like people set on both sides of the audience to where they like turn off all the lights. It was pitch black, and then they turn on the lights. And I was like, oh, okay, you over here, you over there, you over here. Oh, I hope nobody's over there. That's witchcraft, so you're not flying. But there was someone back there, and I was like, oh, okay, oh, cool. And I looked on stage, and then like this one beautiful chocolate looking person just like walked on stage, and I'm better. But this one person just hopped on stage, and I was like, I didn't even notice how my face looked like, but my friend that was next to me, he tells me like, okay, now you're staring. It's like, okay, let me stare. Please. I don't know what happened. It's whatever. But I was stuck. If y'all didn't pick it up by now, that was the girl I was actually, looking for. So
I hope so.
Okay.
Unless this is food, what else would you be looking at like?
I was hungry at the time too. They did give me jollof afterwards, but yeah. So I saw Wonder Woman. I saw her.
That's like
my
hero.
That's your hero?
Yeah, like
okay, so you were in costume as your hero that day because I saw Wonder Woman, and I was just okay. After that one, I was like, okay, now this is like real now. Like, this is not practice anymore. Like this is game time. So let's get started. I don't even think I was really paying attention to the rest of the show because I was literally sitting there contemplating exactly how I'm about to approach this lady. So the show ended. And my heart dropped. I was like, wow, okay, it's actually time to go. Now, a good amount of my friends from my university, we made the whole road trip over to the show. Thank you so much for quafting my eyebrows. But we had made it all the way over there, watching the show, to support Africans with Africans. But we went out to the lobby, and everybody was chopping it up. But I was there, make sure I was looking good. I had my trench coat on. I had my shoes. I think it was loafers or boots. I don't know. But either way, it matched. It looked good. It was ironed. That's
special.
It was ironed. That's all I gotta say. Okay, it was crisp.
So is that like a guy thing? Like,
crisp.
We don't iron our clothes, so we were trying.
If we don't have the time. But at that time, we had to make sure that we had time. So there, looking good, cool. I was taking my photos with all my friends and some Instagram, Twitter-worthy photos. And I had seen her taking pictures with her family. So I
walked over to you.
You walked over? Oh.
I did. Because
yeah.
I walked over to you.
Mm-hmm. So what was
we make moves.
So what was in your mind when
I was just saying hi. It was like, oh hey, what's up?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Yeah. All right, so she had came and see me. How then flow from there was okay. There was a party afterwards. So me, I went back to the place. I changed and arrived back at the party. All right. So it was nice. It was hot. Why is it every time African parties it's just hot? Like
It's every party.
I know it's every party, but with Africans it's like an extra 15
they move so
degrees.
much.
It's like an extra 15 degrees. Like it's just hot. It's just hot jollof breath.
Black people just be sitting there. African people are just moving.
No, I mean every day's move. I mean it's kind of like how we kind of like amazing, you know. Nobody's hugging the walls, but still it's like an extra 15 degrees hotter in every African function. Anyway, I was there I was with my friends, we was having fun, cool. But I was still having my head on the swivel. I was like, okay, where's this girl? Where is she? Okay, I don't see her. I'm kind of scared. I don't think she's coming. So
I told you I was though.
I know you did, but I was like, hey, I beg, please don't be the day that, please don't let today be the day that she's like, oh, you know what, friends, I'm kind of tired. Let me put on my bonnet and let me go to bed. You know, you guys have fun though. You know, cheerio. No, I was like, hey, please, I beg, don't let that be the day. Hey, so.
I actually went by myself.
You went by yourself?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I went by myself.
I thought you went with your friends.
No, I met them there.
You met them there. Okay, so however she came over here.
So it was a mission. I went there.
You went there.
I knew I was going there.
So however that went, she came. But when she came, she was with her friends. And her friends were looking like bodyguards at the time. I don't know. They're very nice people now that I know them. But at the time, I was like, hey, okay, so how am I going to work this one out? I got nothing. So, luckily, I was still dancing, and I saw her walking across the dance floor, actually. And I tapped her on her shoulder, elbow, or arm, or something like that, I believe. And
I'm living just like, remembering all of this.
You remember? You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so I tapped her, and I was like, are you looking for somebody? I was like, well, now that you're here and we can't find that person, how about you know, spend some time, you know, you wait for this person and dancing with me. So she was like, okay, we're gonna see what kind of moves you got. And I was like, okay. So at that time, she wasn't aware of my dance moves at the time. Hopefully they were nice. Blink twice, yes. So okay, I can't even see her face right now. So hopefully she's not making any type of face right now. But you know, I did my little dance moves, and it went from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 30 minutes to
an
hour straight
dancing together
straight with no
and
water.
This wasn't like grinding. This was like
dancing. No grinding. Like we were doing dance battle. Honestly, I think I hit the Running Man one time, but it was fun. It was fun. It was good, genuine fun. I was satisfied with the interaction, and you know, we then parted ways after that night, and yeah. Alright, so that was the end of a very, very, you know, fun and interesting weekend. So of course we're back in school now. Fun's over, but I don't know. Like I was really trying to, you know, I liked it a lot, but I didn't know if I was ready to, you know, move forward with, you know, further pursuing her. But here's how funny God works. So I'm over here doing my homework and things like that, and I hear a conversation going on. My friends are talking, and I don't have any friends named Jessica. Well, one friend named Jessica, but they weren't talking about her at my school. But somebody said Jessica. I was like, okay, that's cool, awesome, and now I left the spot, and now I'm walking outside, you know, heading towards my car, and I hear these other people. I have no idea who they are. We just go to the same place and pay the same tuition, but I have no idea who they are. I was walking past them and they said Jessica as well too. I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. 2 times in like 20 minutes, cool. And then I get home and I pull out my laptop and I start my homework. And one of my example questions on my biostats homework was so-and-so example, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. and Jessica was on my homework.
Maybe this was like your
I'm
mind
not,
just
no,
whispering to you and like reading some other nonsense.
I know I did that homework because I completed it and I got 100 on it, so I know I saw Jessica on my homework. So I was like, okay, at this point, I think I just have to like give it a shot because I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's not gonna hurt. So I don't know, I was kind of like a little nervous, so I kind of like slid over in my cousin's messages that goes to her school over there, and I was like, yo, yeah, you know, she knows, but y'all don't know. But I slid over there. I was like, yo, is Jessica like seeing anybody at the moment? And she was like, no, but I saw y'all this past weekend and y'all cute. I was like, oh, okay, good. Thank you for, you know, being a very observant individual. Now that we got that out the way, can you give me the information that I need? I need information. So she then proceeded. Precisely. So we now get to the point in which she was like, okay, yeah, I don't think she's seen anybody, but I mean, you might as well just give it a shot. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit around and just wait for anybody. You were like free.
Okay.
You know, a guy, if you want to shoot, I guess go shoot. But how that happened was, it was a message, it was through message, but I was just like,
Snapchat.
It was Snapchat.
R.I.P.
Before that terrible update that messed everything up. But yeah, I did my thing, shot my shot. You know, that was the first time I ever like shot my shot. Ever.
That doesn't even make sense.
Ever. That was the first time I ever like shot.
So what did you do before?
That's a different video. But she was then saying like, yeah, sure. I asked her if I could take her out on a date, and her answer was,
I think I was like, yeah, sure.
So yeah, then met her Cheesecake Factory.
First date.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory.
You claim that that's not a date. That was a date.
Oh. So it was a date.
First date.
First date. The first one.
Like 3 days after you asked me out.
Those 3 days?
I don't know.
Was that same week?
It was that same week. It happened pretty fast. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew that you was coming back.
Yeah, because I was coming into the city for something.
Okay.
And
So
we just like, let's have lunch.
she was in town, and then I was like, yeah, let's like chop it up. Let's have, you know, lunch, and you know, hopefully fill up your belly and have a good time. So you know, just kind of like initiated from that. There, it was very, very cool. The conversations was flowing. Our waiter was dope too. I remember her.
Her?
Who was her?
I don't even remember.
I remember the waiter. I forgot her name, but hey, Cheesecake Factory down in Cumberland. Shout out to y'all.
The little insignificant things.
It's the small things that matter, and I remember them. Okay. So yeah, that flowed, that happened, and it was great. And she then had to like go off, and then so 1 day turned into 2, and 2 days turned into like 4. And you know, each and every date was better and better and better and better. Aww. So we got to the point in which she graduated.
Yeah.
Year, and I had still not asked her out to be, or asked her to be my girlfriend technically. So yeah, you want to take over this part?
I mean, it was like, so it was my graduation weekend, and I'm just like, okay, I've been talking to this guy. We've been on like 3-4 dates. Like, I really like him. I felt like we should be like exclusive. So I was like, okay, so he's gonna ask me out for graduation or like sometime around there. It ain't happening. It ain't happening at all. And then I was like, okay, so looks like I just gotta see what's going on. So I asked him, I was like, so why haven't you asked me out? And he said,
basically, yeah, I don't know what I said, but the truth was, yeah, I was still very, very scary. But I then proceeded to say something around the ballpark of asking her to be my girlfriend. It didn't like actually technically like come out per se as would you be my girlfriend? And
He said, will you be my girl?
Yeah.
I was like, huh? Yes, but huh?
I mean, I got that one from like what these 80s movies back in the day.
I mean, it was kind of cute, I guess. Okay. I don't know.
But you said yes.
I mean, I said yes because, like, why would I say no?
Dang.
Like, I know when to be extra,
so
and I know when to like scale
it's like, back. Yeah, it's like a jokey joke that we have. I never technically asked her to be my girlfriend. No, he didn't. So yeah, but
I don't even know if we're dating right now.
Would you be my girlfriend?
No.
Wow. Okay. Anywho, so that's y'all saw me just get publicly embarrassed,
that's not even better than the first one.
It's okay. So now we are here. It's been great. Our 6 month is actually
Monday.
This coming weekend, Monday. It's this coming Monday. So yes, that's it on my part, of course. Now.
My part.
Your part.
your story was actually pretty boring.
Okay, I'm too glad.
Okay, so my version of the event.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of dryness he had just explained.
Mine was very juicy.
But what juice? Anyways, I'm gonna give you sauce and more juice. So essentially, we started. Let's scale back. I already knew him. We were actually following each other on Instagram for I don't even know how long. We were following each other for a while. So I had like already like seen him, but it was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like it was like a bad time, so I wasn't really like looking at anyone like that. And what happened? I was talking to this one guy who shall not be named in November. And he introduced me to him, and he was like, "Oh, that's my friend. Blah blah blah. He can dance, so I knew you could dance." And like, he's like, "Oh, everyone likes him. He's like, he basically hyped him up." I'm just over here looking at this boy like, "You ain't all that. You ain't all that." So I was just like, "Okay, cool. Hi, Jessica." Moved on. But what you left out was that I don't even know how we started following each other on Snapchat, but we were snapping back and forth like paragraphs, like just talking, like we were it was a deep combo, like paragraphs for it wasn't, we weren't like talking at that time. It was just like we were just friends.
It was
just
like two intellectuals like sharing their opinions on like multiple different topics that were like going on in the world. And, like development and things like that. It
was not like, oh, you cute. Oh yeah, it was really,
I was doing it in a way that I was kind of feeling you out to see if you are like intellectual, cause yeah, we're not dating any like
Googles and dummies.
We're not. I want IQ score. So yes,
I got that.
You do.
So yeah, we had talked back and forth for a while, and that led up to February. So going on from November to like February, we were just talking as friends. And February, I was in the fashion show in African Night at UGA, and he came, and I don't know. It was just like whatever. So like after the show,
keep going.
After the show, I saw him, and I was like, oh, that's the guy I've been talking to for months. I would not have come up to you if we had not been like talking to each other on like online. But I was like, oh, that's the guy I've been like going back and forth with on Snapchat. And I was like, hey, and I was like, hey, what are you doing after? And he was like, oh, I'm just gonna do blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So I noted that he was going to the party, and then at that point, like his outfit, I was like, okay, you can dress.
Do small.
That's when I was like, okay.
Thank you, mama.
But the amount of effort you just said that you put into that whole fit. It's cool. It's cool. I loved it either way.
Thank you. Please. I hope you did, because it was a lot.
So I was like, so he's going to this after party, and I don't party. It's not my scene. Like, I'm just like over it. For 2 years of college doing it, I was like, I'm good. But I knew he was going, and it was an African party, so I was like, I like African music, so I just, yes. I was like, okay, cool, let's go have fun with my friends and meet him. Yeah, I think I actually kind of went to see you again. But anyways, drove there by myself because my friends are grandmas. Yes, you are grandmas. But it's okay because I am too. Yes. But yeah, so danced at the party the entire time. And yeah, it was pretty nice because I was like, okay, this is a really cool person. And I'm very awkward. If like I like you or like I know you like me, I'm just like, so it just doesn't work out. But it was like a very natural connection. So I was like, okay, cool, he's nice. But I still didn't like really think much about it because he wasn't like making any moves or had shown indications that he wanted to ask me out. So I was like, whatever. So a week after that party, we were just talking again on Snapchat, and he was like, I got a question. And I was like,
and what was this question?
What? He's like, do you, well,
you
like,
said what? You sound,
no, I didn't say
like
what.
you wasn't trying to answer no type of question.
I was like, what?
I'll take my
I think I asked you a question to like, I don't know what happened. But yeah, I was like, so hi, what question do you have? So, and he was like, oh, do you like talk to anyone? I was like, no. Then he was like, do you want to go out? I would love to take you out. I would love to take you out. I was like, oh.
That's what
that came out of nowhere.
It really didn't.
I didn't expect it.
I expected it.
Yeah, it took me off guard because I was just like, I don't know, but I didn't think he was gonna ask me out. It was like, oh, I liked him, but I didn't think he was gonna ask me out. And he did, and like a few days later, we went to Cheesecake, and then that entire month, because this was like March.
It was like April or March.
March or April.
Something like that,
yeah, it was like March or into April. We had like went on a date every single week for like a month. And by that point, I'm just like, you've been a gentleman, you're respectful, our values are the same, like everything just like check. So I was like, okay, well, you gonna ask me out, or you gonna ask me out?
See, about that, yeah. My bad.
And that was like 2 months. We talked for 2 months, even after like going on consistent dates. We talked for 2 months. And when I say talking, it was like very intentional because even while we were talking, I was like, don't expect this to like not lead into something, right? We had that conversation.
We did.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I was just waiting for him to like do it.
Never happened. Sorry.
So, yeah, I was waiting. And waiting. And waiting. I'm just kidding.
Okay, dramatic pause. You had them waiting for your last one. Okay, cool.
But I actually just was like, hey, so when are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? Like, when are you going to do it? Because it's been 2 months now.
Oh.
And I don't have watches, but I know time. Let me stop.
It's fine.
And after that, he like literally, I said that, and he was like, okay, so do you want to be my girl?
Son.
And I'm like,
She's not lying though, but yeah.
I was so confused. I was like,
so Bobo, you knew you wanted to do this for a while, and you waited for me to say
instead of planning, because I love big gestures. I love like, oh, like this. I love that.
Yeah.
So instead of planning a whole ask out whatever proposal, I don't even know what they call that.
Ask out proposal.
Can you be my girl?
You just made that up.
Can you be my girl? Can you be my
She
girl?
just made that up.
Do I like? I am already a girl. Why do I have to be girl? I don't understand. But
Oh, okay.
anyways, I'm still waiting to be asked that.
Yo, I'm done with you. Leave. Please.
I'm still waiting for a proper ask out.
For real?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
This is 6
y'all
months.
saw me earlier.
We're going into our 6 months.
You saw me earlier. Ask out.
You
and
can
she
ask
just
me
denied
out
me.
again.
Can you be my girlfriend?
No.
The second one. The same
Okay,
video.
you know what I want. I'm just looking.
Okay.
I'm just
So,
gonna give you time.
I'm gonna give y'all some updates.
Patience.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all some updates about how that flows later. She's not gonna know when it happens, but it's gonna happen. Okay. Whether it's this calendar year or.
But I'm not embarrassing you.
I'm just playing. But it
telling
will
you the
happen.
truth.
It will
I do
happen.
once.
It will happen.
Giving me what I want.
Intentional people. But yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that happened, and we started going out. This is because he never asked me out, but I guess. Yeah. So May 25th, 2017.
Wow, that's not the year, but.
Oh, 18. Yeah.
But
We've been going on for a month.
I was like, a year, 6 months. I'm like,
okay, time
I ain't
passes.
got you no 1 year anniversary gift. Damn, my bad. That's crazy. But
It's on back order. Just give it to me now.
back orders. We're not gonna blame Amazon for it. Okay, but that was a beautiful story, and I appreciate you sharing.
You see how
for
short
everybody.
and concise my
Auntie, sorry.
like to the point, the keys and the notes and
India,
just
you trying to this is wrong to your destination.
yes. Okay, but yeah. So anything else? You see how juicy that story was?
It was a little. I need some gravy for that, but
Well,
it was nice. It was nice. It was
need
nice.
some
It was nice. All right, and that concludes the Jessica and O'Kenna story. All right, so hopefully that was very.
My name first.
I mean, yes, ladies first every
I
time.
appreciate
Ladies
that.
first every time. But
So in the video, just put Jessica and O'Kenna.
But thank y'all so much for listening to our
So
story.
the moral of the story is you can still date someone even though they don't ask you out.
That is not what I'm trying to say. I bet don't be doing.
So just know that ladies, it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay when he doesn't give you what you want.
Please. Okay. But thank you all
You
so much.
accept it because you're kind.
Thank you so much for listening to our story. Hope you all enjoyed.
My story
And
is better.
make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you share this video. You got any shout outs you want to shout out?
Shout out to my Instagram that you need to follow. Jessica Otse. Again, you know how to spell Jessica. It's the basicest name ever. And Otse, O-T-S-E.
And y'all know me. I'm O'Kenna. You already know me. So my Instagram, X_OKEY. I'm also on Twitter. We have fun on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter is the same thing too. It's the same as my Instagram.
As the Instagram. Okay, so they are identical twins on her part. Though mine are completely fraternal. Okay, so my Twitter is X_Chief_OKEY. Alright?
But you're gonna put it down in the description.
But of course. But yes. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in.
To me.
To her and me, I guess.
Even though it's my channel.
I love her a lot. Thanks. So, wow, that was a heavy hand. Okay, that's too nice. So, Hope y'all have a
Look like
wonderful,
you're practicing patience right
amazing
now.
day.
Are you practicing patience?
And make sure that you are more than okay.
Oh.
I'll see y'all later.
Okay.